Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive.
Always. What are we digging into today?
So we're going to tackle something pretty awesome today. Something I know a lot of you have been asking about. Landing a job at Google.
Ah, the Google dream.
Yeah, but not just like how to write a good resume kind of stuff. We're going deeper.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to figure out what Sundar Pichai, Google's CEO, what he's really looking for in entry-level candidates.
Okay, now that's interesting. Do we have some good intel?
We do. So we've got Pichai's recent interview on the David Rubenstein Show. Some amazing insights there.
Excellent source.
And to add to that, we've got articles from Fortune and Business Insider, kind of breaking it all down, different perspectives.
Nice. So we're getting a well-rounded view.
Exactly. And here's the hook, right? This isn't just about having the right skills on your resume. It's about mindset.
Mindset. Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Yeah, so we're going to uncover those less obvious traits that make someone, a superstar in Google's eyes.
All right, let's break it down. Where do we start?
So the articles highlight a few key things. First up, something Pichai starts off with that might seem obvious, but it's technical proficiency, the hard skills.
Right, got to have those fundamentals.
Totally. He really emphasizes having a strong foundation in programming and like those core computer science fundamentals.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, it makes total sense.
Right.
Google's working on these super complex projects.
Yeah.
And the tech world, it's changing so fast.
Like you can't build a skyscraper without a solid foundation.
Exactly. You need that bedrock, those technical skills, to even begin to contribute at a place like Google.
Okay, but here's where things get even more interesting. So Pichai goes beyond those hard skills. He talks about adaptability and being willing to learn.
So it's not enough to just know what you know. You got to be ready to learn new stuff.
Right. He actually said, the tech world is in constant flux, and you've got to be ready to continuously learn, pick up new skills, and solve problems in creative ways.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But what does that look like in practice? Like, what does adaptability really mean in the tech world?
That's the question, isn't it? It's like, so imagine you're an engineer working on, I don't know, a project involving AI or cloud computing.
Fields that are changing crazy fast.
Exactly. You got to not just keep up, you got to be able to anticipate those changes.
Right. Be ready to adapt your skills. I mean, it's almost like surfing, isn't it?
Surfing?
Yeah, you got to ride that wave of change and stay ahead of the curve if you want to succeed.
I like that analogy. Makes you think about your own learning habits. How do you stay on top of things in your field? I mean, it's a question we should all be asking ourselves, right?
Absolutely. And here's the thing, there's more. Pichai really hammered this idea of a passion for growth.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting, I think, especially for anyone who wants to work at Google.
Oh, why is that?
It's not just about skills anymore. It's about that inner drive.
Okay, so he's not just looking for people who are good at what they do. He's looking for people who want to be even better.
Exactly. People who are like hungry to learn, who are always striving to improve, pushing themselves beyond their comfort zones. That's what fuels that whole Google culture of innovation,
Right, that constant push for something new, something better.
Yeah. And, the articles had some cool examples of this in action, like stories of employees, taking the initiative to lead those like challenging side projects or actively seeking out mentors to learn from. That's growth mindset in action,
Yeah, it shows real commitment. And it's not just personal growth. It's about contributing to the company's growth, too.
Absolutely. That initiative, that passion, it's infectious.
All right.
And it benefits everyone.
Totally. So we've got the skills, the adaptability, the growth mindset. Anything else these articles reveal?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Google's culture, did you know that about 90% of people who get job offers from Google actually accept them?
Wow, 90%. That's a pretty high acceptance rate.
Right. It really says something about Google's reputation as like a great place to work. But what makes it so desirable?
Well, I mean, we've already talked about the challenging projects, the opportunities for growth, that innovative environment. But there's also the free meals.
Free food.
Yeah, Google's famous for that. And it might seem like a small thing, but it actually speaks volumes about their culture. It's about fostering that sense of community, encouraging collaboration, making employees feel valued.
It's like they're saying, hey, we want you to be comfortable. We want you to connect with each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're investing in their people, in their well-being. It's not just about the work. It's about the whole experience.
So it sounds like if you're hoping to land a job at Google, you need that powerful combo of skills, adaptability, and that genuine passion for growth.
Absolutely. It's not just about checking boxes on a resume. It's about embodying those qualities in everything you do.
It's about who you are, not just what you can do.
Exactly. So as you think about your own career journey, here's a question for you all. How can you demonstrate these qualities, not just on your resume, but in your everyday actions and pursuits?
Yeah, that's something to really think about because, even the giants at Google, they started somewhere. Keep learning, keep pushing, and never lose that curiosity.
You never know where it might lead you.
And that's our deep dive for today. See y'all next time.
See you next time.